I wanted to talk quickly today about the real importance that finance brokers bring to the marketplace, especially given the complexity of the current environment and what it's been like and what it's experienced over the last couple of years. So I've got a couple of headings up on the whiteboard here behind me. So repayment types, let's look at that quickly. Geez, we've got principal and interest. We have interest only. We've got them off owner-occupied loans. We've got them both off investment loans. And regardless if you can see that, you can hear me. So there's complexity around the pricing that comes under those umbrellas. The difference in pricing and explaining that to a client is one of the important things. Let's look at lending policies. So we've got the Australian Prudential Regulation Authority, APRA, who's come in and is trying to cool part of the housing market, particularly over on the East Coast, and doing that as part of the interest-only caps that lenders have to stick with, whether that be 10% growth in investment lending or your interest-only cap of 30% of new home loans written. So we've got APRA with a good lens on the banks to ensure that those are being followed and that the housing market is starting to see some cooling effect come off the base of those regulatory requirements. And that's another one that finance brokers can explain to a client why that's happening rather than just seeing an increase in rates and giving them some context behind it. The other one is options. Now, each finance broker has access to approximately, give or take, 30 different lenders. That gives you thousands of loan products under that umbrella. Now, I work for a non-major lender and I've got those 6 or 7 or 8 products that I need to keep up to date with consistently, making sure my product knowledge is the best that it can be. So hats off to these finance brokers. I mean, if you're keeping across a wide range of lenders and products that are going to suit your clientele, it becomes so invaluable. So finance brokers, number one reason to use them is knowledge. And you know what? It's current. Current knowledge is so vital, and brokers may not know every single thing that these 30 lenders do, but they will be able to find out for you, and they'll be able to find out very quickly on the best options to suit your requirements. And don't forget, the finance brokers don't get paid until a loan settles, as they're remunerated by their lending institutions on where those loans are going. So they are wanting to get the deal set for you. They are wanting to find the right deal for you, and they are hungry for business. Hopefully that gives you a good explanation why I'm such a passionate advocate of brokers throughout this country. If you haven't used one, do yourself a favour, pick up the phone and give one a go today. Thank you, have a great week.